Hey everyone, back with another video presented by Super Good Pixel. This time we look at the 112 Mr. Spock from Mezco. This is a Star Trek figure released for the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, and the first thing I'll say, this box is very nice. It's really made for the collector. What you're looking at is the outside shell, which slides off, which is plastic, and then you have a box with the front open so you can see inside of it. And everything's packed in here really nice. It's a box made for collectors, but the downside is if you're going to buy this secondhand, it's going to be impossible to know for sure if you really got a new, fresh, factory sealed Mr. Spock, because it's going to be so easy to put him back in the box and have him look like a brand new figure. Anyhow, like I said, the packaging is great. Here's the figure. One of the big things you'll notice, it's very much like the Art Asylum figure, except it's a nicer quality, and they went with cloth for the uniform. You get some accessories you see, and here are the hands. And an extra head. Now underneath, there is this plastic bag with like a belt or something. I'm not quite sure what this is. It is a belt, but the belt that I remember from Star Trek was a little different, but I guess that's it. And then there's also this little arm that you can use in the stand for, I guess, extreme poses, in case you want to have Mr. Spock jumping for joy. You pop out this peg that normally goes in the foot, and then you put this claw in there, and then you can put Mr. Spock in extreme poses. Here's the tricorder, the laser, and phaser, sorry, communicator. It took me a while to remember what that was called. And the various hands. The hands kind of pop in like Hot Toys. They have a little joint. Now the tricorder is very nice. The little top flips up. The phaser is just, this is what you get. And the communicator, the top actually opens up. Now these are little features you might miss, because there's no instructions that tell you how this stuff goes. Now this is how the hands go on there. I'd be careful, because that little nub is not the sturdiest thing in the world. Now here's the figure. Like I said, they went with the cloth clothing. It's just a great figure. I really like the way this looks. I say the only downside is there is a seam that runs across his head. And while I think the uniform's good, because usually when you do cloth clothing, the trouble you run into is it looks too big on the figure. I think the fit is pretty good, although when you look really close to it, it almost looks like he's wearing a sweater, like a Christmas sweater. So I kind of go back and forth on the shirt, where, yeah, it looks good from a distance, but I think it looks a little weird up close. But I think it's something we can look past. Now, Articulation, he kind of has the same movement abilities as the Art Asylum. He's very stiff. Now, the difference being he's very light. So the Art Asylum, if you put him in a pose, they would just fall over. So you can stand him up reasonably well with out of stand. He does have two holes in his feet that you can place him on that peg that we saw earlier. There are the holes. Or you can use the little arm. Now here's the extra head. I guess my only complaint about the head is it's really not a lot different than the first head. Here's what I mean. He's kind of got that raised eyebrow thing going on. But overall, his face kind of is the same as the other one to me. But as you can see, the head is one piece, so there's no separate neck. And here is a final pose so you can get an idea of how everything bends. Like I said, he bends elbow, his arms, at his wrists, knee joints, and feet. So it's everything you would expect from a figure of this size. It's not extreme posable, but it is very posable. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with this figure. The only thing is it's like $70, so whether that's a value, I don't know. I will say it's probably the best. It's better than the Art Asylum, so I definitely give this a big thumbs up. I'm looking forward to getting the Kirk and the Sulu. So thanks for watching another video from the guys at Super Good Pixel. If you want to help us out, go check out our free Android games. They are free. Blackjack Unlimited Chips, Solitaire Unlimited Plays. You don't have to spend a dime. You just got to download it. Give us a thumbs up, follow us, and thanks again. Bye.